All right, so a few months ago, I took a week to myself in Costa Rica, had the family come for a week. I was there for literally, I don't know, almost 3 weeks. And I dabbled in a little bit of work here or there, but for the most part, I was completely unplugged. I was ATVing around, having too much fun. And I want to give you the 5 lessons that I learned from being 98% unplugged. Number 1, people will figure it out. I think, look, and I will self-admit as a CEO, and sometimes, whether you're a manager or even if you're you're a frontline seller, you're like, I'm the only person that can do this, or I know how to do it better. It is amazing, right? To think about, look, if the company only ran off of my advice, we'd be in a pretty tough spot. So people will figure it out. It's amazing, how often we try to think that people won't figure it out, or like that we have the specific answer or whatever it is. Number 2, use your out of office. Too many people, it's like, the emails pile up. I like to have fun with my out of office. If you've ever seen it, I do 2 different things. I'll put a link to where I'm going. Like, hey, this is where I'm going. It's going to be amazing. Don't bother me. And then I use this line, and I borrowed this line. I say, look, as the CEO of the company, if you absolutely have to reach me, here's my number. But it also means I've done a pretty poor job of empowering my team. And I cannot tell you how many people DM me or send me another follow-up, Jake, I love this, etc. So use your out of office. Number 3, prepare in advance. Clear up all the big items before you go, right? If I have an issue that popped up that I know could linger, I deal with it. So try to make sure you kind of look at, okay, over the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, what are some things that are most likely going to pop up, and how can I triage those? Okay. Number 4, you set the example. If you don't unplug on vacation, your people won't unplug on vacation. Okay. So make sure that you take the time to unplug. If you are emailing people, DMing them, they're going to feel like I have to do that too. And nobody wants to work in that type of culture for very long. Last but not least, have fun. Don't think about work. Don't feel like if you're on the beach, you have to be on Audible listening to the latest and greatest business book. If you want to from time to time, sure. But how many of you woke up in the middle of the night with the next big idea, right? Or the next big thing? Our brain needs creativity time. I find I read a lot of fiction books. I probably read technically more volume of fiction books, probably similar pages of fiction books every year. It lets my mind wander. There's lessons that you take that you're like, that's really applicable to here. So have fun, unplug. Your brain gets so cluttered with different business stuff. The fun and the not thinking about it allows that to creep back, and then new ideas to sprout. So my friends, those are my 5 lessons from 3 weeks basically in Costa Rica. I hope this helps some of you get out of your own way. Maybe you've got a vacation coming up here. Listen to my 5 rules. I promise your people will love it, and you will have a lot more fun as well too. Make sure everyone to subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.